Well, you asked for this one, and yeah, I've got to admit, I did promise you it for a very long time, but the comments have been flooding me, left, right, and centre, asking me to do fearless and self-restraint, and make a guide on it. So I thought in today's video, why don't we discuss it? Let's give you some tips and tricks on what to do. There is no 100% way on how to do it, but let me give you some advice because I feel like the community deserves some advice. And since you guys have been checking out all the other trophy guides, I was making this one anyway. And I thought I'd, share my thoughts, my tips and tricks to help you achieve this. If there's a part of this video that I mentioned that you might struggle with, please, I encourage you to check out the playlist in the description that goes over all my trophy guides and it goes through a walkthrough of each individual section. So, for example, if you're struggling on the Yarnaby fight, the Dowie fight, trying to solve the puzzle, the Dash Maze puzzle, or even trying to hold your breath, all them trophies are in the playlist below. I'm not going to be going over it in this video. I might showcase a little bit of footage from that video, but everything will not be showcased there. So, without any hesitation, as always, if you do enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if you like what you see, why not help me out a little bit, and it helps me out a lot. To make this easier for you, I'm going to be dividing this video into two parts. The first part is going over self-restraint and the do's and don'ts. The second part is going to be going over the fearless, because most of the trophies that you will find, or most runs you'll do, will require you to do these steps anyway, because they're both connected. So, self-restraint, how does it work? What does it require you to do? Well, in the trophy guide or in the actual trophy achievements, it states that we have to complete the game using 200 grab pack shots or less. If we go over that at any point during this run, we will fail the trophy and we won't get it. So, what would I do? Well, to begin with, most important thing to note, anything that you see is a button that is close range to you, the player, that you can interact with, you need to make sure you are pressing the square button or whatever button you use on a controller to interact with said object. The reason why is because when we are using the interaction button by pressing square, it doesn't count as a grab pack use, and you're using your own physical hand as the player to interact with the object rather than the grab pack usage. So just bear that in mind because that is most crucial. Tip 2: at any point during the run, if you feel like you have used a lot of grab pack uses, or if you messed up a section, take advantage of the restart checkpoint feature. You will be surprised in this game that the restart checkpoint feature does not count towards failing the trophy, which is a bonus. What it does is it'll reset back to the amount of grab pack uses you used before that current checkpoint. So, for example, if we are at the Dowie boss fight, let's say before the Dowie boss fight, we did the dash puzzle, and I messed up the dash puzzle a few times. And let's say we had 150 grab pack uses during the grass maze, and before we had 140. If I restart that checkpoint, it'll take me back to 140 grab pack uses, which means I can carry on with the run and make all the correct moves. So just bear that in mind. The restart option does not count. And finally, what I'd encourage you to do to help you with self-restraint is learn the mechanics and learn a pattern for each section. As mentioned before regarding the Yarnaby section, the Dowie boss fight, the dash puzzle, and even hold your breath where you have to complete the dash maze, please ensure that you are using the videos to help you. If you struggle at all, use the videos to help you. But memorize the patterns, memorize which way you go and what objects you should be interacting with a grab pack compared to an actual object. When I'm talking about a grab pack usage, I mean anything that requires either the left hand, the right hand, or both. Someone mentioned about switching. Switching doesn't count as well as grab pack usage, so you are okay on that part. you can switch between which hand you want to use during a certain scenario because it doesn't count. The only time it will count is if you shoot your hand towards an object or anything else in this game. So just bear that in mind. I want to quickly go over Fearless because I've mentioned most points from Self-restraint into this Fearless run, but I just want to give an extra couple tips that might help you. So to begin with, when we're using the restart checkpoint feature, we're mainly using it to allow us, the player, to be able to restart a checkpoint if we feel like we might fail an encounter. For example, if we are about to die to the enemy or whoever, we can restart that checkpoint and it'll take us back a stage, which is really useful because there has been certain scenarios where I have nearly died because of a certain encounter not working, and I've had to have a lot of problems regarding that. So the restart checkpoint button, really crucial. On top of that as well, as mentioned, memorize your patterns and practice each section. The more you practice each section, the higher the chance that you will learn easily in order to do Fearless, because there are some parts in this game that will make you struggle. So if you are constantly practicing each of the segments, it'll help you. And I strongly encourage you to go out there and give it a try. What I don't encourage you to do is any point press the load game feature, go back a save. The reason why it's not going to work is because if you press the load game feature and you go back a save, you are basically loading the game again from a current checkpoint. You are not loading the game from the current save you started at the very beginning. Just bear that in mind. So that's it. That's probably my advice on what I'd recommend to help you in terms of this run, Fearless and Self-restraint. Um, Honestly, it's down to you how you play during each section. And the reason why I say that is because every playthrough is different. It's never going to be the same. My playthrough will never be the same to your playthrough or other playthroughs you see online or wherever. So just bear that in mind and keep that as a factor of what could happen. Um, I am going to point out though, if you feel like you need a little bit extra guidance in terms of what to do, I am going to leave a link to both streams I did in the description. One link will take you to the Fearless in stream where we unlocked Fearless, and the second one will take you to Self-restraint, and it'll guide you through each section. So if you feel like you're struggling and you need a little bit extra guidance, click the links in the description to the trophy you're after, and hopefully them streams will help you. But other than that, I'm going to leave it here. Like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to check out this trophy guide, and hopefully these tips and tricks will work for you. Any trophy guide you're after, please let me know in the comment section below. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. So until then, goodbye.